All right, DeMarco, have a good night. I'll see you later.
Ring, ring,
That was
ring.
a nice day. Bye.
Ring, ring. Why she didn't answer this phone? Ring, ring, ring. Will take us so long to answer this thing on phone. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, what you doing?
Who is this?
Hey, you know what this is. You my number one. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, baby. You my number one. I hate going through this process. First of all, where you been at? Who you was with? How many dates you been on? What time you got in? It's a little late. It's 8 o'clock. It's a little late. Why are you not calling me? I'm always calling you. What's going on with that? Come on, baby. You know my, yeah, that too. Yeah, man. You got me so tied up that I can't even talk right. Cause you are my number one.
DeMarco.
Other women don't mean nothing, baby.
DeMario.
It's only you and I.
Whatever your name.
Me and you.
Come back.
We. Yeah.
Me.
Hello?
Pick me up.
Hello?
He crazy.
He crazy. Phone up me.
He crazy.
Let me pull up her GPS, because you know I got a phone, bud.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun and just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka Doug. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationships. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And tonight we're gonna be talking about Ready to Love. Episode, who knows?
Yep. So if you're brand new to this channel, you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Right there. You see it? Okay? Click it. It should say subscribed. Okay, easy. And if you are watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow, share it on all your social medias, and make sure that you like this video to get it pushed up into the algorithm so other people like you can see it. Okay? And don't forget that we do have a merch store. Yes. What is these? You better come and get one of these. It's a chicken salad. I mean, it's a tumbler. Yeah. So make sure y'all go to our store and you should see it around this video. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. So it's called I Am a Smoocher. And we know that, what's his name? What the child name is? Linden, honey. He likes to smooch and kiss. So that's what he likes to do. So the ladies are coming back into the lounge, or coming into the lounge. I guess this part is new for them. And I want to know what this church / club / what is in Miami that they done turned into a club, honey, is it. So it seems though the ladies have the power this episode, and Tommy wants the ladies to open up, be a little bit more vulnerable, try to get to know these guys and share something with the guys that you never kind of shared with nobody else before. Which I don't know why I would do that, honey, unless I really am in there with you. What you think?
Stupid.
So, so anyway, so you got Mercedes. Mercedes is planning a date with Mark Anthony, Sue Ann, and Blake. Mind you, disclaimer, I don't like Blake. I don't like him at all.
I don't think a lot of women like Blake. I don't think a lot of guys like Blake. I don't think Blake like Blake. He just, I don't know.
Something about him.
He tries to do too much. He's very arrogant. He's very self-centered. And it's okay to be confident, but I think he takes a little too far with the confidence thing. So yeah, he rubs people the wrong way. He keeps saying he's aggressive, which a lot of women, you can be aggressive, but not too aggressive. You know what I mean? They want a man to take charge, but not do it in an aggressive way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think he know how to come at a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know, the way his approach is off-putting to a lot of women, except for one, Sue Ann. For some reason, Sue Ann she's what's the word I'm looking for? Smitten with Blake. And I don't know why.
Maybe
Please tell me why, Sue Ann. It's because you from the country? You from somewhere in the backwoods of Mississippi? Who knows? I'm just saying, a name like that, Sue Ann. Who named their child? Who called their child Sue
The
Ann?
same way they call you the middle name you
Be
got.
quiet. Somebody named it in the comments. I didn't even look at it.
They named your name.
Yeah, I removed it. I buried it. I burnt it. I took it to the doggone United States government and hid it in the vote. I was like, how she must know me, man. I said, ooh, I can't let that get out.
So they not dancing. They like exercise on these little funny shoes.
Yeah, I think it helps your calf muscles.
I would like to do that.
You gotta have a strong ankles. Your ankles not strong.
Oh, my ankles are very strong. Do you not speak that on me,
You
child?
got glass ankles. You become the glass ankle. Hey, wait a minute, click. Oh, help me! I'm falling. I can't get up.
Anyway, so they doing that. At first, Blake was like, I don't know, we got a man do that, but Mark Anthony was okay. I'm here for it. I like Mark Anthony. I'm here for it and everything, and so yeah. But let me say this because some people got offended when we do,
No, I don't care. That's right. He tests P. Mark Anthony tests P. He's a lab technician. He tests P.
But anyway, look. This is all jokes. It's all giggles and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Not to downgrade nobody's position, not to downgrade nobody's title on what they do. But some people got a little lengthy with and it's no disrespect. It's all fun.
It's no malice.
Yeah, it's really not.
Here's the reason why we do this.
We all got jobs and careers.
Here's the reason why we do this. It's because with Ready to Love, when they put their job titles out there, they just like a little extra with it. You know what I'm saying? Like one guy, I think he was like he was a security guard, but he said on the job title, he's like what do you put on there? Enforcement technician or something like that. They too.
They didn't really exaggerate on Mark Anthony because they said medical lab.
But
something.
I'm just saying in the past they have exaggerated with the titles, okay? And that's why we kind of joke about the Mark Anthony thing because in the past you have these elaborate titles and all it is a trash man. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
and so that's why so no offense to anybody out there. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all probably, if y'all knew what I did, y'all probably crack on my job.
I did. I sure did. I did. I'm so yeah, that's it. So, but yeah.
What do you mean that's it? I just cracked on your job too.
Yep, you can.
May I help you? 1, 2.
I don't do that.
Yeah, you did it before.
I never worked into
Can I help you?
branch.
Okay.
I never worked in a branch.
1, 2.
I never was a teller.
Please
ever.
count that. Make sure I got it right.
So
yeah. Try to crack on me.
Oh, he know I cracked on his title. So anyway,
well, I cracked in my title. What? I have a distinguished job.
No,
I have a distinguished job, a very highly sought job. Okay.
Sid, listen, your title on your job when you said your name, I said, when the title is this, I said, but did you really do this?
But the thing is, I do that. Okay, it includes the title of my job.
Yeah, see, ooh, child, folks get to raising their voice on it. I didn't hit his nerve. So yes, we'll crack on each other, honey. We will crack on each other. So yes, no disrespect. It's all for fun and games and so like that. So yeah, the Ready Love people don't get mad at us. It's just all funny and
no, I don't care what you do.
Yeah,
if you make 6 figures legally, hey, shout out to you.
Why
okay,
make 5?
No.
Why?
Can't do the 5.
Oh yeah.
I can't do the 5. You do the 5?
Let me tell you something. Eddie low key likes to brag or say something like that. So that's why he letting y'all know. Read between the lines, y'all. He letting y'all know.
You do the 5? You do the 5?
He letting y'all know. Read between the lines.
Oh,
so,
you play it.
No, he ain't. All right, you guys. So let's get back to it. So, because some of y'all say this ain't about y'all. Do the doggone review. Or you done fast forwarded. So anyway, so it's Mercedes. It is Mark Anthony, Sue Ann, and Blake. So they doing like a little couples date and stuff. So Mercedes and Anthony are having a conversation. They sit down and talk. Now, me personally, I like them together. I know one is Mark Anthony's trying to be a pilot, and then she's a flight attendant. I just like they vibe, their energy together. You know, I hope Mark Anthony ain't going around being that smooth.
I don't
player
know
from the
now. You
Himalayas.
see, I don't know about Mark Anthony. I think he's undercover with his, man. I think he's undercover player. I really got that vibe.
You
from
say
him.
he reminds you of Randall from last
Right, he does,
season.
but I think he's more assertive than Randall was. You know what I'm saying? But I really think Mark Anthony is an undercover player, and don't be surprised when it comes out because he has that vibe. He wants to play the innocent. Oh, look at me, I'm just sweet type of guy. I'm wholesome type of guy. But he used that to his advantage to make you lower your guard and he attack.
Yeah.
He attack.
Damn.
Yeah.
So Mercedes said that her last relationship was I think she said about a year ago. And there was some infidelity, but I think she said on the other person's part and stuff. So she just kind of walked away from that.
And hold up, now. The most important thing about that person was that he had a baby on.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he had a baby.
Right.
And that's why Mark Anthony said, that was a deal breaker right there. So yeah. See, Mercedes, she, had a relationship. Her boyfriend, whoever he was, went out there, had a baby on her, cheated on her, had a baby, and she picked herself up and moving on strong. You know what I'm saying?
So they started to stare at each other's eyes, child. Like, oh, excuse me, my mic. They started staring at each other's eyes like they was finna kiss and stuff. So, he was like, come closer.
Man, that was so
Come
corny.
here.
That was so corny. Look at your eye. You look at my eyes, baby? Look at your eyes, too. I said, come on, man. This ain't the 1950s, man. Come on, man. Man, that's so whack, man.
No, don't listen to him. So Blake and Sue Ann are sitting there having an awkward conversation. Blake is awkward all by himself. He could just be looking at the wall and it's awkward. Don't like him, don't care for him. But they were doing some little flirting. Sue Ann was doing the flirting, but Blake was like, it wasn't giving. It wasn't.
Well, he did give her a nickname.
So anybody come up with that? He could have said, cutie pie, anything.
Susu reminds me.
And like he just, I need some. Oh, Susu.
Susu reminds me of
creative.
Can I say something?
Oh, I've been trying to say something all morning. You cut me off, so go ahead.
Susu reminds me of a little pit pig. Come here, Susu.
You tell me they told me when they say Suey. That's how they call a pig.
I know.
Suey.
But I wasn't talking about that.
That's what you was. So you weren't even creative either. So just like Blake. Anyway,
I'm glad. I like Blake. That's right, Blake. You do your thing, homeboy.
No.
Dog him out, homeboy.
No.
That's right. I like Blake. Put it for Blake.
No.
I am put
with
it
that
for Blake.
little that fade. Is it real? It look a little ash around the side.
That was great.
Real?
That was great hair around the side.
Oh, is it real? Do they still have fades like that?
That's not fade.
What is it?
It's like almost like a mohawk. It goes over to the back.
Get somebody else to do it. All right. So anyway,
He
let's
turned
move
out for the Tyler Perry movie. He got to be the good guy in the Tyler Perry
That's
movie.
why I believe it's probably one of the man wigs or something.
It could be.
So anyway, let's move on to Cynthia and Andre. Listen here, I am a Cynthia fan.
I was until this episode, but go ahead.
I'm a Cynthia fan. I know, but I like her. I like her vibe. I like her energy. I like the way she dressed. Girl, you had it going on. So yes, I love all that. So her and Andre are having a date, and it seems like they're doing some kind of painting and stuff. So what you said, they need to be painting and stuff because
you had people in the back waiting for them to get started. They up there talking, man.
The people in the back look like they was painting.
No, they couldn't get started because the woman had to get the class started so that she can tell them what to paint. And they up there chit-chatting, kiki and caca. If I was that white guy behind there waiting to get painted, I'd be pissed off, man. Man, I paid this for how much per hour? And they up there talking.
It probably was free for the people that come in.
I don't care. I got things to do. I got to go to the grocery store. I go to the laundromat.
You don't do that.
What you mean? Well, I'm just saying. Don't hold me up because y'all want to get this little scene shot.
Listen, do Cynthia not look like Bernie Mac, who played Bernie Mac's wife on the Bernie Mac show?
Yeah,
they look so much alike.
And Andre don't look like Bernie Mac. He showed up.
Okay, let's talk about it. And I didn't talk about it in the last videos, but you want to talk about the swirl. So what does he got? He got the swirl. He make it a knot. What do he do with that little piece of hair?
I don't know why you.
Is it weave?
Is he? What, you trying to be Superman? Cause every time you see Superman, he has a little curl hanging on his forehead. You trying to be Superman, man? Come on, man. This is the year 2023, and you try to live back in 1988. Come on, man. Maybe it's a island thing.
Yo, yeah, he do have that accent. So anyway, so they are starting to paint and everything. So she said, as far as her, she's looking to be more of, she's trying to come out of her shell. In her past she's dated and she has such a hard exterior, and because she had to be, and so she said that she's looking for a man that's willing to really kind of like teach her how not to be so hard, exterior, and to soften her up, because he said he wants a woman that's soft. Some men don't like a more masculine woman, and that's not meaning like in her mannerism. I mean, it's more in her mannerism, not necessarily say in her exterior. What you finna say, baby?
Well, the only problem I had with Cynthia, in my opinion, I don't know how long her and Andre have been talking. Maybe they've been talking on the phone for a while. But for her to open up that soon to Andre, it kind of worries me. Because, you don't open yourself that quickly to a man you really don't know. And that's why I'm trying to say I'm not going to play with her heart. Because basically she laid that there too quick for me. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, she feels like, come on, man, you really don't know this dude like this, man. You know what I'm saying? Get to know this guy before you open up that quickly and that much.
Yeah.
You're going to cry in front of the guy. Now, it just, to me, it was just too soon.
Yeah.
It's like somebody, you go on a date, on your first date with somebody and they crying in front of you and open up to you. That would probably scare me off.
It would
you know what I'm saying?
It definitely would scare me. So hopefully they got a deeper connection than what we see.
I would hope so, man.
Because she said he was the one, honey.
And that's another thing that bothered me, man. You pick this man. Like I said, I don't know how long they've been talking. They could be talking on the phone for a long period of time. I don't know. But for what we see as an audience, you just met we should see you go on a date for the first time with Andre, and you always choose this man as the one. That to me is bothersome. It really is bothersome to me, because that's too quick. You're not giving the process time. You know what I'm saying? Because who said Andre make you the one?
Right.
You're setting yourself up, Cynthia.
Right.
And I just feel like she might get herself hurt.
I hope not. Because I like her.
Yeah, come on, Cynthia, man. Don't do that, man. Read my book.
You ain't got there. So let's move on to Corvea.
Can't get no hips.
And
if she had them spandex on, y'all cannot tell me she had any hips, man. Not one hip.
Not one hip.
Not one hip.
He got one hip without two.
Yeah, but she been doing good just to have one hip, man. Not one hip, just like this. Yeah, you gonna ride the bike?
What's this?
A head.
Yeah. So anyway, so what's the name for Bryce? They going on a bike ride. Now, child, that bike ride was from one sidewalk to the end of the sidewalk, because they didn't ride long at all. So I didn't see why she went on a date with him. I don't like him either.
Well, she saw money, I think. When she found out he was a fashion designer, a fashion designer, that's all she heard.
She wanted to be one of the models.
Yeah, because first thing she asked him, ooh, how long you been you had your business and whatnot. That's the first thing. Not how you doing, how's your day. How long you had your business. See, and that's the reason I stay on Can't Get No Hips, because of her personality. Now, she had a sweet personality and she came correct. I don't want to be so hard on her. But she comes off as a gold digger to me. I'm just going to keep it 100. Okay? She does. You know what I'm saying? And, it's off-putting. It's as a man, that's a big turnoff, man.
I think that scene was highly edited and very choppy.
I don't care, but she's still a gold digger.
I'm not talking about that, because it's kind of like it went from this. It's like, what did we miss?
They had to.
They had
to.
So, but yeah, so she starts talking about, asking what she did and everything.
So can't get no hips. So a beautiful lady like you, I can see why you act the way you act. Supposed to say,
well, first of all, you're skipping some stuff.
Yeah, so, I'm doing what they did on the show. That's what they did.
Yeah. But she said that, he began to tell, about his business. She said, you know what? I had said that I wanted a man that was in business, but then shut down one business to open up another. It was something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, she said, I asked for a man that had his business and sold it. I said, who asked for that?
Who even thinks about that?
Come on, girl, stop the cap.
Yeah.
That's all I did.
Because he said he had his first business, and he 27 or something like that.
Sold it.
Yeah.
Made
So
money off.
So yeah, she asked for that. But he said, "Girl, I know you." And he told
He went left.
He said you're not even open or something like that, and she's like she started getting fidgety in her seat.
He read her, man. That's one thing I had to say about Febreze. All right, Febreze, get her, Febreze, get her, dog, get her. He read her. Oh, you hilarious. Ha ha ha. Call her a joke, basically.
Yeah, he did. He said you hilarious. She did say that. I think he asked her what she did. She said she liked to encourage people on social media, or what she liked to do for fun.
Once again, the title of her job. What's the title of her job?
It was
digital.
Yeah,
digital.
We had said it. I didn't write
digital management technician, something like that. It was some kind of elaborate title, and all she is social media.
Because we at Google.
Yeah,
and Google said
so something with social media influencers.
Yeah,
like
basically, marketing or something like that. So yeah, like you said, she probably do social media influence. Get this brand over here and promote
There's nothing wrong with that. Trust, there's nothing wrong with that, but. Just keep it what it is.
I guess we just wish that they would just be not so elaborate with the title. Just say you're a social media influencer.
Yeah, take that. Call it call it what it is, man. You see my job, you're gonna say he's the such and such. Y'all gonna say, woo, that man got an important job. He must be out there saving the world. Actually, I am.
So anyway, let's move on.
Email? What?
I do I've never, ever, nothing wrong with that, but I've never been a teller.
Yeah, leave me alone, man.
So yeah,
leave me alone.
If anything, I'm counting my own money. So,
okay,
So Morgan, and Linden, and what's her name, Marcia and Tony, they go on a beach date. They have a picnic on the beach. And so they, it seemed like all four of them, like the ladies like both of the men, and the men like both of the ladies. Right. That would, to me, that's kind of awkward because I don't want to see the man I like sitting up there chilling with somebody else.
Like a foursome. But yeah, Linden is another one I think is an undercover player. He got that innocent look, and and woos the women in, and he attacked me.
You think do it again? You're not supposed to make the noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, do you think any man on here is not giving player vibes? Like, who's serious?
I think the guy with the blue eyes, him and Blue. I think he's probably.
Who's the blue eye?
The one with the horseback riding.
Oh, okay. Yeah. DeMarco. I think that's his name. So anyway, so they sitting down and so they branch off, and it seems as though Morgan shares. Oh, well, before that, Morgan shares that she's never been in love before. I'm like, girl.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, man. You go through life, you date. You might like somebody, you might care for somebody, but you never been in love. You know what I'm saying? Being in love and loving somebody is totally different.
Yeah.
So I can kind of see that. I can understand that.
But she says she is, she wants to fall in love.
No, you don't. Too late in age now. No, you're joking. Don't fall in love with Tony. I'll tell you that now.
So Linden and Marcia, they, go off by themselves and they talk. And Marcia says she is, she's attracted to Linden and stuff like that. So she said that she, wants to open up.
And then all Linden heard, open up. That's all. See, that's why I said he's a player, because she's not the first woman he tried to kiss.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He don't mind kissing women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're living with folks and stuff.
Yeah.
Where you gonna bring the woman back to after you done kissed her?
He gonna say, hey dog, bring a chick back to the house. I need you to run to McDonald's for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes.
And then they gonna say, who you done kissed now?
Don't worry about that. Like, no, that's what he do. That's all he do is kiss women.
I need to pay my rent.
You gonna kiss the wrong woman. You're gonna bring something back home. Tell him, bro. Stop all that trying to smooch somebody you don't know.
Yeah, because he don't know, and then I guess that's the way he get him. He kiss him. He could be a good kisser. Kiss him, then move over, then bam.
It don't matter, man. You gotta kiss the wrong woman. Then after you kiss something, you can't kiss no more women because your lips gonna be swollen and tongue about to fall out your mouth. Like, chill out with that, man.
So Tony and Morgan are, of course, they go to the side and they have a conversation and they talk. So Tony said that,
hey, baby, I love you. I got to put God first. We're going to pray together. We're going to worship together. We're going to tie together. I said, man, you running that game.
His voice goes deep.
You run this game. She's eating it up, man. I said, ooh, that's why she ain't fall in love, because she can't peep game, it seems like.
Morgan said that, what kind of man, would you be in a relationship? And that's when he said what you just said.
We'll pray together. We're going to make sure we have a relationship with God. And she said, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. And he knows that's what she wants to hear. And he's saying it. I said, man, these women are... So not all of us, some people are kind of gullible. Man.
Once again, too, we have to keep in mind it is a game, and some of them trying to make it to the end so they can...
I get that, but don't tell me, ooh, yeah, that's what I like to hear.
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm just saying that, I'm just thinking about that now, that, it is a game and they trying to get to the end. So when they play the whole song of the Ready to Love, do something to find, do something to wanna be.
Hey, don't mess my song up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Just don't do that.
Ready for love.
Mess my song up. Nah, I want to go out of town now.
So
the song, every time the song comes on, I think about out of town. Because the first time we saw Ready to Love was out of town.
No, that wasn't the first time we saw it. That was a time that we watched it.
Yeah, I think that was the first time out of town we had to review the show. And ever since then, I've been, every time the song comes on, I think of out of town. And she gonna mess it up.
So she said that it's very important for the man that she's with to have a relationship with God. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, baby. We're gonna
because she said she ain't never found that ever.
Come on, Morgan. Yeah. Who you been dating? Who you been hanging around? So you telling me, how Morgan? She kind of old, right? Older.
I don't know.
About in her 30s, 40s.
She look good, but I don't know. But, no, she in her 40s.
In the 40s, okay. So in your 40 whole years, you haven't met one guy that had a relationship with God. That don't make sense to me. What kind of guy?
Maybe she meant a real relationship. Now, you can go to the church and find them, honey, but you know what? They just around there, just a creeping, honey, but they ain't got no real relationship with God. So maybe she had found them, but then found out that they really didn't have a relationship, because there's a difference between relationship and religion, but we ain't going to go into that, honey.
Yeah, you can play the funk, you hit the tambourine, run around the church. That's fine. That's religion. But you don't talk to God and sit there and make him your number one, and you do what you got, do what you got to do. That's a relationship, because if you do something wrong, you feel like God gonna be mad at you, like he's really is your father, and you feel shame, you feel convicted about it. That's a relationship. If anything you do bad, you feel bad about it because you feel like you let God down. That's a relationship. So you can go ahead, go to the club, go to church next day. To me, that's not a relationship. That's religion. You playing the role.
Come on, preacher. All right, what we do, we send our offering to.
Yeah, you send it to
Okay, don't worry about it. Anyway, you had your chance. You just kept with the flow, but then they go. But she did. Morgan did say, in her confession, as well as Marcia, I think that they kind of see it, but do they want to admit it or be blind to the fact? Because she said, she's trying to see if Tony just being, Tony with her, or is he doing this with other ladies? Because she said she called him Smooth Tony from up top. I don't know what the up top means, but she said Smooth Tony. So maybe, Marcia said, ooh, I think he got player vibes, but right now I'm like, remember last time?
Yeah, it's like they see it, but they don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
What you see with your eyes, sometimes you got.
Or even what you feel with your gut.
That's the main thing. Feel with your gut. You feel it with your gut. You feel that intuition kicking in. Listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because I would say if he doing all of this and he seemed to be nice, perfect, not even gonna say perfect, but whatever, why he on the show? It seemed like somebody would have snatched him up and he would have been to snatch somebody else up. You know?
But we'll see later on in the season when he go after, I think it's gonna be Lindy.
Linden.
Yeah, Linden would call. They would, ooh, that's right. I kissed Morgan. I kissed her Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And that's a man of God, right? Yeah, how you feel? You feel bad, don't you? Come on, man.
You know, because the thing is, I want to see what, I don't think we got to see Tony. Not saying that they did not talk about it, but we as viewers did not see it. Who is he? What is his relationship like? Who he's dated in the past? Why is he on this show? So was he ever married? I don't think I got to see.
Who, Tony?
Yeah.
He has 2 kids.
Yeah, but what else he got?
I think he was married. Not sure, but I know he has 2 grown boys.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Grown?
he too.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if they're grown, but I know he had 2 kids. Cause him and I guess I don't know, was it Morgan? Somebody was talking. He was telling her that he had 2 kids.
I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so let's move on to Jeffrey and DeMarco. So it seems
I like DeMarco, man. To me, he's laid back. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying he's like a laid back brother, man.
Yeah.
And I like Jeffrey's too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Why did you put an S on her name? Her name Jeffrey.
Yeah, I guess
No
that,
Jeffries.
was that pink on. I saw many Jeffreys.
So what I finna say about DeMarco, in his intro, one of them times he said he a sharp dresser. Now
his clothing,
now
it looks sloppy.
in the eye of the beholder. If you think that brother have your confidence, but the viewer tends to disagree just a little bit. Not that you dress raggedly, but you ain't the sharpest.
I think he needs to go to a tailor. He is a big dude, and get his clothes tailored, because you're right. It's like, I see what you're trying to do, but it's not fitting right. You know what I'm saying?
It's not executed well.
Right.
But so anyway, so they riding horses. I think it was Jeffrey's idea, but it seems as though her horse was galloping or doing something in place. His little legs were just doing a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't know what was going on.
Sometimes they have these horses called walking horses, and sometimes that's what they do. They high step.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I know when I was working in Kentucky, and it was like they always have like a walking horse tournament up there.
And hers was a walking or twerking or doing something, because them little legs. And so it seems as though she didn't enjoy it, but DeMarco got on it, and the first time
learned pretty quick.
Yeah, and his horse was galloping and doing things. So
his horse is going around, hers is staying in one place.
So it seems as though, I think she was saying family is important to her. She's the one that has 3 kids and he has no kids. So she wanted to make sure that, him not having no kids, it wouldn't be a problem for him now accepting 3 kids into his life.
Yeah, it's, he said it wouldn't be, but, you don't know it until you get around them kids, man.
Because they could be kids unruly. Not saying I don't know nothing about it, but they could be unruly, jumping off the couch and
I remember
running around, folk hitting you upside the head.
I remember I dated one chick. She had a young child, and nice little boy, but he had some tendencies that he needed to be kind of corrected. And she never corrected. I tried to correct it. She had a problem in correcting.
You ain't my daddy.
And that's what he said too. I said, "You right, I ain't your dad. I ain't gonna be your stepdaddy either." So I bounced, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, it depends on the kids.
Yeah. As they was walking off, I seen him, with the hand went down to the booty.
I look at DeMarcus. What's his name?
DeMario.
I look at DeMario trying to get slick with the hand slide.
It could be DeMarcus. I don't know.
But anyway, that's in my book too. You read my book. That's on chapter 10.
Child, you got no book. Where can they find it?
Huh?
Tell the people where they find your book.
They can find it on edub.com.
And somebody probably going there. edub.com.
Everybody, a lot of guys back in the day said I should have wrote a book about my life and about, memoirs and stuff. But I said if I write a book about my life, it would be rated R. But it'd be action, drama, all kinds of stuff, man. So I said, I can't do that.
So anyway, he was trying to feel on her booty,
Hey, man, if she let you do it, man, that's on her.
So let's move on to.
Did I try to do that to you? Did I do the hand slide on you?
I don't know.
I know you gave me the cheek. I said, after you gave me the cheek, I said, okay. She put me in my place. She set boundaries.
Yep, boundaries. So let's move on to y'all help me.
Oh, face cheek now. Her cheek. I know yes, when y'all be thinking, what kind of cheek?
I never thought that.
Yeah,
Won't
yeah, you
let
got 2
the
cheeks.
dirty mind. So let's see. So I appreciate. I think it was cousin Lee is the one we had met in California.
California, hey.
She had gave me the pronunciation on how to say Jonika's name. It's like Monique, but
Jonique.
Jonique.
Yeah. Who named these people, man? Oh, my mom was like, oh, Monique. Is that a jukebox over there? Jonique. That's it. That's cool.
Yeah, jukebox. Now that didn't come close. She could have came with some. unless her daddy named Joe, and then mama named Monique or something like that. So you know how people.
You always try to be smart, don't you? Yeah, that makes sense though. But my jukebox didn't go over to her.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm glad you realized it. So let's move on.
Patronize me.
Yep. So Monique and Linden go into a wine bar and they sit down and they have a conversation. I think what is Linden a bartender? I'm just trying to.
Yeah, I think he is. He's like a bartender at a nightclub.
Yeah. She said that she do like to party, and but she said she has a good balance of it. And you know, she, I don't think that Linden and Jonique make a good match.
I don't think so either.
I don't even know who Jonique would be matched with on this
Jonique, to me, she has a lot of ball. She's like a ball of energy. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a certain man to deal with her. You know, she's an attractive lady. You know what I'm saying? But her personality might be a little too much for some of you guys. You know what I'm saying? She needs a man that's gonna be very confident that can kind of hold her down. You know what I'm saying?
She also said that, you know, she wanted to share something and open up. She said she tends to compare men. I guess that she's dated with, like, so she's dating one man now. She tends to compare.
I can see that. You know, I know some guys compare women. You know, oh man, the other woman had this, the other woman had that. This woman ain't got nothing, huh?
Go ahead, baby.
No, I'm done.
I was gonna say this ain't no bill to bear. You can't take this and put it all together.
Yeah, you can.
How?
Women do it all the time.
But I'm talking about make it one person though. If this person is this,
you just keep searching until you find the right combination.
That'll probably never happen.
It might
there's
not.
No perfect man.
I'm not saying it's perfect. It's what you want. It's different being perfect. It's what you want. Okay. Maybe some of my guys want a woman with education, with a nice size body, and natural hair. They keep searching until they find it.
Well, I'm glad you got what you want. Ain't no more searching. So anyway, so the ladies come back into the lounge, and so the ladies are. Let me tell you what I said. You want me to tell you what I said on camera?
What you say?
Off camera. What I said about Tommy.
Oh, yeah. I think he does. But if his wife ever finds out, that shit gonna be canceled.
Listen, I said I know Tommy be looking at them lady booty when they come back in there, because you know they be dressed all seductive and tight dresses and stuff, and he be like, and then they come in. But see, the camera don't never catch his gaze or something like that. So I know Tommy be looking.
Tommy said, "Cameraman, that gaze, make sure you edit it out."
I mean,
because
you better.
If my wife finds out that my eyes is on that booty, it won't be no tootie for me.
So the ladies will come back in and share, you know, as far as their date and who all they connected with and who they went on a date with. So let's see. And now they just shared that. Wasn't nothing different about that. Tommy want to know who they not connected with. So somebody said DeMario. I think that's his name. DeMario.
Let's keep it real. Put that in context now. Yeah, put that in context. Because she said she didn't have a connection with DeMario because they haven't talked. You know what I'm saying? There was no communication between the two. She don't even know the guy like that. So, you know, that's the reason why she picked him. And I think it's kind of unfair, but hey, it's a show.
Somebody said Tony. What she said he not talking like back, like it's something like that.
Do that, yeah.
Yeah. So Tony, Linden, they said that he a player. He tried to kiss her. You know who that was? I think that was Colbert. Somebody said that like that. Like he got the player vibes.
Mm-hmm. And somebody said, "Yeah, he tried to kiss me too, girl." I said, "Man, I told you he's a player. He be out there kissing everybody." Who was the other guy I said out there kissing people? Oh, like in previous.
Oh yeah. He started with S. I forgot his name.
I said, "Man, he kissing everybody,
kissing and passing out trips."
Yeah. Now you got his son out here doing the same thing.
And so you got for Bryce, he I think that was Colbert said she went into him. He called her like a daddy's girl and stuff like that. Kind of went off on her. So yeah, she didn't like that.
Yeah, somebody read her right and she don't like it. I get it.
Somebody said Blake, they have no connection. Somebody else said Blake told
Here's the kicker. Go ahead.
Blake told what's her name? Jeffrey. No Jeffries. This is not Jiffy cornbread. That didn't go well.
You sure
it's that with
Stop.
the S.
Continue to read. Stop. Continue to read. Jeffries. Go ahead.
It's Jeffrey. So Jeffrey said that she not into Blake. Somebody said Blake, and then Jeffrey began to share the situation with her. She said that Blake said that he found his girl. He told her this, that he found his girl.
No. She started off. Jeffrey started off by saying Blake said he don't like the process. Yeah, that's when she went into.
Go ahead, finish.
No, that's when she went into detail about he doesn't like the process because he found his girl and he hate that he got to go through the process for the other women, but you know he's not worried about the other women basically because Jeffrey is his number one. And Jeffrey said he'd be calling me all the time, ask me who I went on a date with, what time I got home, what I'm doing, and why I didn't call him. She said to me, he sounds controlling and possessive. Yeah. And maybe it's the reason why he had he got 4 kids or 3 kids?
I think he got 3.
With 3 different women?
I think so.
And that's why women probably didn't stay with him because he is controlling, you know what I'm saying? And he do have that controlling look, you know what I'm saying, with the high top fade. Every dude with a high top fade, they control him.
He's jealous.
He's jealous, man. So
You jealous. Why are you saying somebody with a high top fade?
I had a high top fade.
You was controlling?
Yeah, I was controlling, man. I said, you can't go nowhere without my permission. She said, okay.
The people want to see you with your what you said you had a wave nouveau, you had a Jerry curl,
I had a Jerry
finger
curl.
wave.
No, I had finger waves, scrunches, perm, afro, braid, and dreadlocks. And now I'm bald. My hair said I can't still know stuff falling out after I had my locks.
So yeah, people want to see those pictures. So you willing to post them on the community tab?
I gotta find them, man. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to be fantasizing over me, of the younger me.
So Thomas said, so you know when Jeffrey began to say that, Sue Ann was like, "Well, they ain't never happened to me. He don't treat me like that."
They call Sue Ann. Know why? You know why that haven't happened to you? You know why? You know why? You know why? Because he's not into you like that. That's why. He's into Jeffrey's like that.
Jeffrey.
That's why.
It's the lady got no S at the end of her name.
Guess what? I'm putting S at the end of her name. It's Jeffrey's.
That's why your hair fell out. So anyway, Thomas said, "Listen, y'all, I got a curveball, so I'm gonna do y'all like." Well, he didn't say this, but he doing them like he did to me, and so y'all gonna do that one lifeline. Whatever. Who wants to be a millionaire? We was trying to figure out.
That's what it was. Right.
Get that one lifeline. Like, who wants to be a millionaire?
What they should have do, that she said, it should do 2 lifelines. You know, if you want to say somebody, y'all can go ahead at the collective say no, we're gonna keep them on the show, or have them phone a friend.
And do what?
Phone a YouTube review. What? Keep who? Can't get no help? Oh, heck no.
So they get this. So you can explain to them, baby, how the process go. That's curveball.
Oh yeah, I just say, they go. If 2 people, 2 guys, let's go with the guys. If 2 guys, if they're at the bottom, if the women come to an agreement, all of them have to come to this agreement that they will say, okay, you know what? We're not going to send nobody home. And they can use that one time throughout the season. That's it. And they can pick who, what, week they want to spare the guys. And vice versa with the guys. They can spare the women the same way. So they have one lifeline for the whole season to say, we're not going to send anybody home. But after you use that lifeline, you can't use it no more. So, and I guess with Febreze and Blake at the end, I knew they wasn't going to use it.
They need to. So you got Marcia that is going on a date with Febreze and Sue Ann going with Blake. Why is Sue Ann going with Blake? I guess she want to understand it. So anyway,
Blake, tell me what's up, baby.
So Marcia and
okay, get my hair.
No, we're doing Febreze first.
Oh.
Let's do for Bryce. For Bryce.
Why you
So
call him man for Breeze?
we call him that. You called him that earlier.
Because I do it, don't mean you have to do it. I'm a man. I can do stuff like that.
You think you is Blake?
I'm Blake, yeah, right.
So Marcia said that so she wanted to sit down and she wanted to talk to for Bryce, and immediately he looks at her chest.
Come on, Febreze. That's not breezy. Come on, man. You can't be looking at and gawking at a woman's chest, man. I understand you real sexual, but you gotta play it off, man. You can't be too aggressive, man. To me, that almost borderline being perverted.
Now, I'm gonna say this, and it may not be a popular opinion, but women, why you got it out there if you don't want the man to look? Now, he shouldn't have made no comment, but just kept looking if he wanted to look. But she felt violated. I'm saying, well, you got all the chest out there for the man to see. I'm just saying, now she said she feel violated.
Well, I don't mind women. Women, if y'all want to dress like that, fine. I don't see no issues with it, man. Y'all, if y'all want to let it all hang out, let it all hang out. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, you don't.
No, I do. Man, I got my woman. I don't need to look at another woman like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is too, women, you welcome to dress provocative, however. But if a man comment on it, then
I think it's the American mindset, because when I was in Germany, they are very liberal when it comes to dressing. You know what I'm saying? They be sunbathing in the park, regular park. They be out there sunbathing. You know what I'm saying? With nothing, no tops on. So I just think it's our closed-mindedness. I can kind of see what Febreze was saying, but it's just a different culture over here. You can't bring that culture you had over in Europe over here. It's not going to work.
So yeah, that's what he was basically saying. That's where he from. That's what they do. They talk about that stuff, whatever. But honey, she closed that jacket right on up, and she said, "Granddaddy, you is not finna be looking and telling me you looking. Now, if you look, shut up. But don't be talking and saying I'm looking." So basically, he felt that when she was saying that the women, listen, we came together, we letting you know that, the women not feeling you. It seems as though you're too sexual. You talk about sex a lot and you just not vibing with the women. He felt that, hey, these women, it's a lack of maturity for these women and stuff. So women. So he felt there was a lack of maturity for these women.
Not to put S on Jeffries, but you put an S on women's.
And so he said, and they was like, the women said there was a big red flag for them, and she told him, "You're not ready to love." I said, well, doggone, he came in as one of those curveball, honey. They curved him right on up out of there.
Well, it needs somebody to get kicked off this week.
So Sue Ann is on a date with Blake, and with Blake, I'm having a good date and stuff like that. You was like, Blake don't know how the process go, honey.
Yeah,
after they deliberate, then come back.
But he did say, they did deliberate, and that did, kind of perk my ears up. I wonder what this is gonna be. Walk right into the slaughterhouse.
Sue Ann said that the ladies came together and they feel that you are combative and you're a little rough, and she began to tell him what Jeffrey said, and he denied it.
Somebody lying.
And I think it's Blake.
Somebody lying.
I really do.
Yeah, I think it's Blake too, man. I don't think Jeffries will come out and just say that in front of all the women like that.
Especially if she got a connection and stuff, So, like, why would she? But, it turned her off. But, I think that maybe in Blake's eyes, he don't feel that it's as Jeffrey is saying it. Maybe he feel in his eyes it's a little different. I'm just calling to check on her. I'm just trying to see if she's good.
That could be it. But I just think his tone sometimes might throw that whole situation out. If another man would have did what he did, like you said, call and make sure she made it home and whatnot. If he did it in a softer tone, she wouldn't probably took it that way.
Yeah.
But the way Blake is, he's rough around the edges. He like, instead of asking, he would tell a woman. It's just his tone, whole tone, just real aggressive. And she probably took it a certain way. So I guarantee you, if another man would did it in a softer tone, she wouldn't have took it that way.
Yeah. And then too, he said that so he was like, nah, that didn't happen. He said, now,
I'm gonna be more rough. I'm gonna be a roughneck. That's what he said.
Yeah, basically, you said a roughneck.
Mm.
No, basically, that's what he said. I'm like, dude, what? Get off the show,
No, it's like that's right, homie. Be rough, man.
Take you and your man wig off the show.
No, be rough, brother. Be rough. That's right. Put these women in check. That's right.
He's just talking, y'all.
You better let me down. If you let me down, you talking all this game about being rough, even more rough, and you go out there and be like a little pussycat. Oh man, I'm going in on you. I'm gonna Ty Perry ain't gonna hire you for his movie. You sure?
So on that note, you guys, that's all we got. You know, we'll see what happens next week because I think it's supposed to get better next week. We will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
No, let's put God first.
Deuces.
Hey! Always put God first.